Okay, I think I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. Oh my gosh, no! Are they, wait, no, are they gonna send me an email for every single one of these? No! No! I don't wanna. Yeah, hi again. I I don't know what the deal is with that button specifically, but that button does not like me. Does not. I'm going to test one really quick just to see how much was that one. I think it was like 100. Wait, I can just see here. Yeah, okay, it was 100. So I will try and find one for 100 as well, because I'm still trying to figure out how to redeem channel points. But that was a bunch of cheese, because one, you didn't get to hear that. That was super quiet. And two, it decided to break. And it's only that button. I'm gonna. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. I'm hoping this one's quiet and it doesn't loop and scream in my ear. Please. Please. So this one doesn't loop. None of the others loop. It was just the Spider-Man one that decided to break. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I am done with technology. Okay, well, I'm gonna come up with an equivalent for that because, like I said, that was a bunch of cheese. That. All of my bots are just now showing up. I am so glad I did not actually post my stream. I didn't post my stream in any of my things yet. Now I can. Um. Oh my gosh. Where do I go? Oh my gosh. Please keep in mind too tonight. I'm running off of like 5 hours of sleep, and I have kind of ran around like a crackhead all day. So I got like 2 brain cells left to work with. So if I say something dumb, which I say if, like I'm not going to. I know me. uh okay, it's muted. I gotta go to share. Copy URL. I can't ever tell if it copies or not. Oh well. Okay, let me put this in the Discord and then I will start talking. Okay, there we go. I think I got everything posted, ready to go. Hello, hi. Uh, you totally did not, yeah, you didn't miss anything. Um, guys, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Let me see. Uh, oh, that I'm I was gonna try and pass it off as this was the first like good, like I had no problems before this, but apparently I can't. Apparently I can't. What did they mean? No. What did Twitch mean by that? It just told me pre-roll ads are off, and it was yeah. That was a bunch of cheese. Twitch is lying to me. Wait. Wait. No, no. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, I see, I see, I see. Okay. Did they end? Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I was literally just saying, no, Twitch, that's a bunch of cheese. I watched the timer for the ads. It was set at 40 minutes or something like that before it was supposed to play an ad, and it jumped to 60 again, and it just forced it. I have it set to where it takes like a whole hour or something like that before it plays an ad. And I just watched it go, yeah, no, we're doing our own thing now. So thanks for that, Twitch. I swear, nothing is working with me tonight. I had to look back. My dog was being a little bit quiet. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. That's like the fourth or fifth time that Twitch has done that to someone. I know for a fact it did it to my brother for like the first stream he had joined after he became affiliate. He's like, what is going on? I just got ads like 10 minutes ago. So I had to go in and make sure I had everything reset, and no, I had everything set right how I wanted it, and Twitch was just like, yeah, that's nice, but you know it'd be nice too. How about every 20 minutes you get an ad? Just one, but it's every 20 minutes, so it's more of a pain. I swear I probably I'm kind of glad I am playing games today where they're more like chill and laid back and I just have to read, because I think I probably would be punching a hole through my computer if I played literally anything else. And I know it sounds like I am a very angry person all the time. I'm not. Usually I am a fairly chill person. I can do like anything, but work. Let me just leave it at that. Work. I it, I am usually not someone who gets angry fairly easily at people. of all things. There's a lot, like, at this point, I think everyone in this time and age is just like, yeah, I don't. I, I'm not. No, I'm serious. I'm not usually an angry person. Like, I am fairly chill. If anything, I'm more quiet than I am angry. And it's kind of alarming to a lot of the people I work with because they actually can't hear me walking around or like when I talk or do anything for that matter because I'm like, well, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to make a whole bunch of noise. So I'm just kind of going to go off and do my own thing and be quiet. So 9 times out of 10, I end up scaring them more than I do. Like, I scare them for being quiet more than I do actually. Yet they have made jokes. They have to eventually get like a keychain or something for me to wear. So just so they can hear where I'm at all times because otherwise they lose me. The place I work, like the room I work in, is not that big, and I said the other night I lift on heavy stuff like all the time, but I how they do not hear me like shuffling heavy boxes around or like heavy metal parts around, I don't know. Yet when you're watching me while you're fishing, that's my honestly, I think my dad would be jealous. He is a huge fisherman. But yeah, I that is the struggle I have at work. And the reason I say today I'm kind of a little more angry is because I I think I said this like a while ago. I try not to say it because I know now because I'm getting a little more traction online and I know eventually someone from my workplace is going to end up seeing this, whether it be my actual boss, because somehow he's getting recommended my social media accounts and he does not realize it because I told no one about my social media accounts. They are public. They don't know what I sound like, barely, because I talk so quietly. Yeah. He, so that is exactly how it is with them. So he, or more or less, I have, I've said this on stream before. Also, W for that. My dad is also a catch and release fisherman, and that is, I don't know, I think that's like one of the nicer things to do is catch and release. But the thing I'm saying with work, because I keep getting sidetracked, I'm all over the map. I have two brain cells, and currently I think they're going through a divorce because they're trying to split and do two different things. So, yeah. Yeah. Honestly. But the thing I'm saying with work, I said it a while ago, but where I explained it a little bit, I think. I work in like a mechanic shop, but I don't necessarily like do the repairs on trucks and things like that. Like it's for moving trucks specifically. I don't do the actual like work on the trucks if that makes sense. Basically, I am like the errand boy in the shop or like one of the few errand boys because there's like 4 or 5 of us. So I'm like one of the errand boys that pretty much just runs parts and stuff around as the people working on the trucks need it. So I lift on heavy stuff all day long. Obviously, I am a chick. I have made that very known. At least I think I do. uh. But pretty much uh I've told you guys before too, and I have it all over my bio and stuff, so people know how to approach me and actually Yeah, unfortunately, yes, I am a girl. I'm not a gremlin or any other chaotic creature. I might have rabies, but at least it's not cooties. At least I'm just a girl with rabies, not cooties. But yeah, no, the thing I'm saying though, the whole point I'm making here, just to kind of wrap it up, because I'm rambling on. Um, Pretty much, I am one of the few chicks in this shop. Like, I you'd be lucky if there was like seven. I think there's less than that because they keep quitting. But that's not the problem. I don't. Honestly, I work fairly well with dudes. I don't know why. I just get along with them a lot better. The problem is not the fact that they're guys that I work with. No. The problem is they're double my age. So, the point I'm making here is today I pretty much went in and I chose violence and I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna clean today. I'm gonna make sure everything's like neat in order and put together because, yeah. Wait, what do you mean with my arm? What? Yeah, the closest person to me is like 40 something in age. Like, er, I was gonna say early 30s. That's being nice. I think like late 30s is closer to what it actually is. If not, they're in their 40s. Listen, listen. Honestly, you know what? No, you could blame that on my brother and my sister because when I was younger, I remember they fell for the games and stuff where they're like, "Oh yeah, you gotta tap a million times and you win a free $5 gift card or something like that." So they sat here and they tapped and tapped and tapped on the screens and they could not get it. And they're like, "Here, see if you can get it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I sat here and I decided to tap, and I remember being like, man, this is boring. Because, yes, I'm the baby out of my siblings, so whenever they didn't want to do something, they forced me to, and I'm like, why? They. There was no reasoning with them. So whenever they didn't want to do that, they were just like, here, see if you can get it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just tapped, and I remember I got bored. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this forever. So I started getting mad and I started tapping the screen like really really fast. And then eventually I got to a point where they would do that every single day and I'm like, man, I don't want to do this. I want to go draw. I want to go read. I want to go do something. Like I want to go outside because at the time I obviously I did not have a whole lot of electronics, and if I did, I got yelled at because I didn't charge them because I wanted to be outside more than anything. So I was like, man, I want to go do something else. I don't want to win a gift card. So I'm blaming them because I eventually got to a point I clicked like super fast and my hands never got tired. So yeah, I fully blame my siblings for that. I might I yeah, I used to be outside like all the time. I I also blame that on the reason why I do not know how to run technology. Uh, at this point, what am I supposed to comment on it? I feel like if I say anything, I am in a courtroom with my followers and my viewers, and I feel like if I say anything, anything and everything will most definitely be taken out of context and used against me. I at this point I'm just like, yeah, I accept this. it, it's worse. Yeah, unfortunately, I've learned this the hard way. I'm just now okay. You know what? And the bad part is too, my niece and nephew, you guys know my niece and nephew watch me occasionally. They don't stop in every stream because I stream later at night, a lot later than they can actually stay up sometimes. So they don't usually stop in, but they my nephew stopped in the stream the other day, and I was going off about the characters in Tokyo Debunker, which I promise I will get to. I'm just kind of talking because, like I said, I'm running off of like 5 hours of sleep, and I can't focus. But he came into my stream the other night, and he more or less took something so far out of context. I was going off and I was like, and speaking of 2D men or something like that, I forgot what I was even talking about. But the way I worded it, he apparently saw a golden opportunity, took it out of context, and it sounds like if there's anything or anyone else you want me to do, and that is where he decided to end the clip. Keep in mind, this is my nephew. I'm pretty sure he's going into high school this year, so it makes sense. But still, he took it out of context. I thought I was safe. This is my own family watching me. This is my own family watching me, taking things out of context. Do you know what the bad part is? Like, okay, so yes, I I literally just got done saying my niece and nephew watch me. Occasionally, too, my dad does stop in on the streams. My mom and dad do, and so does my brother does at least once a week because he's trying to help me out. He's being supportive of this. So he stops in like once a week. Sometimes he won't say anything, sometimes he will. And sometimes if he says something, he decides to kick a hornet's nest and start jokes like the Gooner joke. So that is what I am now known for, thanks to my brother. Um, but occasionally my dad does stop in. It's like once in a blue moon, but when he does, usually it's so thankfully he does not go scrolling my clips. But somehow him and my mom figured out that you guys were making Gooner jokes about me. And my mom, of all people, was like, so, what are you doing in your free time, huh? I don't even know how she knows what that is. My brother had to have explained it to her. That is the only logical answer I have. That is the only logical answer I have. And I want to believe. So my jokes are no longer just kept to my... They're no longer kept to my chat. Somehow my parents have found out. And my mom is like one of those cool moms that are like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna learn the, like, terms and things like that. I'm gonna actually learn them and know what they mean. And I say this because when people started calling one another salty to get under their skin, I have no idea, but I think it was me going off about something, and my mom's like, are you salty much? How she came to learn what that term was, I don't even know, because I don't even remember me or my brother ever saying it. Yeah, I'm scared to know exactly what extent of the jokes you guys have made that they are just keeping under their holster to just randomly drop on me like a bombshell one of these my I think my brother had shown my mom like one of the clips that I had. I think he showed her the one that someone got. I think I might have actually clipped it or something like that, or someone else might have clipped it or yep and uploaded it to YouTube, something like that. But it was the one from Left 4 Dead the other night, and my brother showed my mom it and said, "Yeah, she said this is the one that popped off that someone re-uploaded to YouTube for her." And my mom just looked at it and was like, "Well, I mean, if it makes you famous." I don't want to be known for that. Yeah, you know what? At this point, yeah. If people outside of my Discord and my Twitch and stuff are starting to learn about it, then I guess you guys are doing your job. At this point, yeah. Yeah. I would like the exposure to be different, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. What? Oh yeah, I was going off about the thing though with work. The thing I was trying to explain more or less after I got through all the thing that made me very salty today was the fact I was cleaning and I have this one coworker that is like very lazy. I have no other words to describe him. He's just lazy and he tries to move stuff around to make it easier for him and him only. So I apparently woke up and said, "I'm not doing this today," and chose violence. And I decided to go clean and organize and put everything back because that is what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Outside of delivering parts to people and actually like checking them in and stuff, I honestly I have nothing else to do, so I just clean. That is literally all I do. And if not, I have to stand around and look busy for like 8 hours. So it is a very it although I don't do like anything, it is very long because I have to stand there and more or less pretend all day like I am actually super busy and doing stuff and I'm not. Literally all I'm doing is dusting. Dusting a shelf I probably dusted like 10,000 times now, but I look busy. But more or less, I had to fight with a 40-year-old today, and I have never wanted more than anything to commit arson, to like commit mass arson. But I clearly I'm here. I'm not in handcuffs, so I did not go through with it. Honestly. And you know what the bad part is? So I said they're all like 40 something. I am like 20 something, and everything they lift on, they either have to go get the forklift for, or they have to go get a dolly or something for because it's too heavy for them. The one thing, I literally watched one of them pick up, I think it's a cat cage, or like it's one of the metal cages to protect one of the under, like, I don't know how to describe it, like the bottom of the truck. It's to protect it so people don't cut it out so they can sell it, more or less. It's a cage, a whole metal cage for it. And that thing alone, I want to say, is about 50 to 60 pounds easily. And I watched the one dude struggle with it and have to go get a dolly to wheel it where it needed to go. Meanwhile, I, like 2 seconds later, had to bring one of those in from outside. I just picked that up with one hand, I might add, because I had to still get the door and I had to try and open it for myself. So I picked that up with one hand and walked in like it was nothing. And every single time I go to like organize something and I'm like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have these giant sharp metal pieces that could potentially, give someone a concussion or crack their head open if they fall off the top shelf, because everyone is shorter there than me except my boss. My boss is like 2 inches taller than me. Everyone else is like 5'3" or something like that. And they I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of like organize these shelves a little bit. So maybe I can get it to where, there's not safety concerns around every corner. Yeah, no. Never again. I have boycotted like organizing anything beyond what I do like dusting wise, because everything that was like super heavy I moved, because I'm like, I've watched this fall and hit a lot of them before, because they're a lot shorter than me, and these shelves are taller than me and my boss. These shelves are like 7 foot tall or something like that, and you have to get on a step ladder to get to the top shelves. If I was like, you know what, I'll move these so it's easier for the people that aren't as tall, even on the things. Literally, like 2 days later, my boss is like, why are you doing this? Because it's a safety concern. And he was like, yeah, no, you're not supposed to be doing this without my permission. Isn't that what you hired me for? Like, literally, my job description entails I check parts in, I bring parts to people, and in the like printed writing, you're supposed to keep the shelves tidied, organized, into where everyone can get to the parts. So yeah, moral of the story, I got very, very angry today because the one dude was testing my patience. I already don't like him. Like, immediately, he's like one of those dudes that's like, oh, you're a kid, you don't know what you're doing. Or, oh, you're a chick, that's cool, you also don't know what you're doing. He's very condescending, is the best way to describe him. Honestly, I don't think I have to worry about setting a fire there, because there are a lot of people that do not smoke in the designated smoking areas. So I think eventually one of them will. I just wish it was sooner, but one of them will set the place on fire. Just, it wasn't today, unfortunately. Also, I did see that question, or I seen a couple of things. I was just trying to finish saying that before I forgot. Uh, if you do fall asleep, that is a-okay. I honestly am not gonna be here for most of the stream. Like, I'm here, but not here, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like checking out. And I also do not go for walks after I get off work. I wish I could, but I don't. Oh my gosh. No, oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I I have to keep myself in check. That honestly, that is exactly why I'm trying to make this a full-time thing, because I work in the same building as my dad and my brother. I don't work in the same place as them because they actually do a lot of the repairs and stuff. So I don't work in the same part of the building as them, but I do work at the same place, if that makes sense. So, a lot of the reason I am trying to make this blow up and take off is so I can, one, clearly pay off student loans because, yeah, college was not fun, especially for that. But two, once I'm done paying that off, I am going to start trying to make it to where they also don't have to work there anymore either. So, yeah, goals. Yeah, honestly, I would like to burn the place down. But you know what the funny part is though? Once I quit, because I'm not gonna say if, because if I actually say when, it's more likely that I actually will. So when I quit this place, my dad and my brother are also gonna quit. They've already said they're not gonna stay. They're only staying because I'm just trying to pay off bills. Once they're paid off and once I leave, they're also going to quit. And the funny part is, they're the only two that works in the part of the building that they're in. So once they leave, the rest of the building's kind of screwed. And my brother has a couple of his friends there, and they said to, yeah, if you're not going to be here, we're not going to stay. So they quite literally are going to shoot themselves in the foot if I leave. Because they lose like a giant chunk of the building. I want to. Like, seriously, I want to quit so bad, but the problem is, at the moment, I don't have a way to get rides or anything where I need to go. I am kind of carpooling with my dad and my brother, so I am kind of screwed and have to cut it out. Yeah, it honestly, I'm gonna try. I have Though I can't even say anything because I do have like 10,000 things off on the side that I'm doing too, that I'm also trying to do. I just need time. That is like the one thing I will say. As much as this place tries my patience, I feel like I am pretty much close to being able to quit. Yeah, it honestly, that is like one of the biggest struggles. I will say though that honestly, where I'm at right now, yeah, yeah, I can't even say anything. I will say though, I told you guys that I still like I have family in the house with me. I still live with a bunch of my family because it honestly it makes it easier to pay for like bills and stuff. Especially it takes a bunch off my parents' plate for one. So I help them with a bunch of stuff, but two, it actually makes it a lot easier to find other places to move and things like that because you have a I for me I look at it this way. You have a lot more people putting in on expenses and things like that. So as dumb as it is, you still have like a lot more stuff you can do, like a lot more wiggle room if that makes sense. So that is why I am currently just gutting it out because once I get big enough, I am, in fact, going to start doing things for them a lot more. That is my main goal. Like, I'm here to entertain people too. Or, I say too. That, like, quite frankly, I'm not doing this for me. I'm just doing it for everyone else around me. I can't even argue that. Like, I can't even say anything. I'm trying to figure out too because I had a game set up or a couple of games lined up I was gonna play, and I forgot entirely which ones I said I was gonna do. So I'm trying to figure it out. Moral of the story, though, I'm playing a laid back game tonight because I don't want to punch my computer screen. Okay, I had said one of the forbidden words a while ago, and I thought, no, no, that's not what I meant. I'm not doing this for me. Like, I'm not doing this because I want to. Honestly, something I want to do is I actually want to do like animation stuff. But a lot of the reason I'm streaming now is because I know I have a lot of people following me, so I like entertaining them. But a lot of the stuff that I end up making from this is more than likely gonna go towards helping the people around me. So none of what I'm doing with this is actually for like myself. I should have said that a lot more clear. No, I don't hate you guys. I swear I don't hate you guys. I I need to mince my words better. No, I don't. I swear I don't. Why do you think I call you guys peeps? I really like ducks. I like you guys are peeps. You guys are my peeps. I am not doing I don't hate you guys. I would not have called you guys my peeps if I hated you. I gave you guys a nickname. I call my followers a nickname to something that I like a lot. Yeah, I know. I need to mince my words better. I say it all the time. I swear I do not mean half the things I say or how I project them, I should say. Because what I'm thinking of, apparently there's a disconnect between my brain and my mouth because what I am thinking and how I actually mean to say something sounds so much worse when I actually say it. So, yeah, I have to think before I speak, and then I have to think after I speak because I have to go, alright, like if I want to tell someone, hey, like I like your shirt or something like that, I have to go, okay, what is the best way to phrase this to this person? And like I don't think because I usually overthink and I burn more brain cells trying to actually like mean what I'm saying. So half the time by the time I get to streaming, I don't think I have brain cells left. But I overthink. I'm like, I want to compliment this person on their shirt. What should I say? Like, how should I word this to them? So I have to stand there and go, well, they're by themselves. I don't want to compliment them because it seems a little creepy if they're by themselves. So maybe I won't say that. But then there's a part of me that's like, you literally said you're gonna work on your anxiety. You like talking to people. You should. It's just a compliment. It's not weird. It's just saying, "Hey, I like your shirt." Like it's not weird. So then if I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger and tell this person that I really like their shirt or whatever, I will go up and I'll be like, hey, I just wanted to say I really like your shirt. And then once I walk off, I'm like, please don't tell me that that came out sounding stalkerish. Like, please, I don't want that to be the case. Like, I just wanted to say something nice to make someone's day. I I had brain cells to burn. I got two of them, but like I said, they're currently in a divorce right now, so they're splitting. They're trying to do two different things. Also, welcome back. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to mince my words better because I am. You know what? I, n- I can't even. No. I know. I. How are you sleeping? How did you do that? My dog and his weird sleeping habits scare me on days. He was on his back and then somehow curled up into a tiny ball on his side and then rolled over to the other and then stretched in the process. Like I don't even know how to describe it. I don't I don't. I keep having to turn back and remind myself to get a drink because I found out the hard way throughout today. Apparently, if I don't have my cup sitting in front of my face, I forget to get a. No! That scared me. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Oh my god, wait, no. Please. Did it just double play? It's not. Okay, it didn't break. It didn't break my buttons this time. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Also, hello. I just went through the thing earlier and thought I broke. Like, my sound buttons were broken. My Spider Man one ended up broken for some reason, and it just constantly played. But the thing I was saying was, if I do not have my cup of water sitting in front of my face, I have learned the hard way today, especially, that I forget to get drinks periodically. So I keep having to turn around every few minutes and remind myself, oh yeah, you have a cup of water. You should get a drink. Because I think from when I got off of work today to maybe like 5 o'clock, which I got off at 11, that entire time I was like, huh, maybe I should go get a drink. And I got so sidetracked, I just forgot. So I need to start doing that. So far, I have not actually played any games yet. I have just been blabbing on for the last few minutes. I say the last few minutes. It's almost been an hour. Well, technically it's been an hour, but I'm not talking about the first two streams. I am not talking about the first two streams with technical errors. I'm saying that this is the one that I had that didn't have any scuff, and this was the only run I had. This was a perfect night. I didn't have any technical problems. Yeah, yeah. No. No, listen. Okay, in my defense, I did not realize that the Spider-Man button was going to be the only broken button. Everyone needs a warm-up. Everyone needs some warm-ups. It was I was gonna make a joke. Oh my gosh. One of the Hetalia buttons actually got redeemed. Oh my gosh. Well, another one. I know there's one that has been. Yeah, one of them has been redeemed, but I have a couple others, and none of them have been redeemed. So one of them actually did. You know what? You know what? It. I can't even say anything. Honestly, I'm being dead serious though with the streams. I can't even say anything because even if I'm at work or something and I have his streams running, the Wi-Fi there is terrible, so I can't ever tell. I can't ever tell if his streams actually are scuffed or not. So on my end at least, he has a buffer, and that buffer is just poor Wi-Fi connection. Oh my god. You know what? It, either I'm gonna be known as a gooner, or I'm gonna be known as the example for a lot of people that have scuff, apparently. Oh my gosh. No. It's not like. It's not a. Oh my gosh. It's not a question on a quiz. It's not all the above. Oh no. Oh no, wait, I'm scared. What are you trying to show me? Also, I am going. Wait, let me see. Do I need to update this game? Oops, looks like BlueStacks ran into a hiccup. What do you mean it ran into a hiccup? It's loading up in the background. Come on. Come on. I need to go gamble for I mean, I need to go play a fun story. Yeah, we're going to Tokyo Debunker for the story. Nothing else, just the story. And if this doesn't work and I have to update it, BlueStacks. BlueStacks, you're open. Why are you spamming me with things? What is your damage tonight? I am scared. I'm going over to Discord to check. Oh no. Why is it still spamming me? Oh my gosh. What is this? What is this? You know what? This is exactly how I remember this arc going. Alright, you know what? Wait, hold on. Okay, let me go in. I'm booting up Tokyo Debunker really quick to have it in the background. No, I'm gonna show it. I had it pulled up on my phone. Let me turn the sound down in the game. Okay, I'm pulling this up and I'm gonna show you guys this too. You know what? This was actually a really funny meme, and the fact that it's actually a One Piece makes it better. Oh wait, no, escape. Okay, okay. Let me move my little VTuber setup. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay. Uh, wait, hold on. No, what are you guys saying in chat now? Oh my gosh. What do you mean that's me for you? Oh, no. No. Okay, I gotta wait for a second, cause they just got. The bullying of Ducky is and will be tolerated. It is encouraged. Are you kidding me? No. Alright, I'm gonna wait for a second because Twitch is being an absolute butt tonight and has decided to randomly cast nuh-uh, I'm not listening, because it had like 20 minutes though. It had 20 minutes left before the ads, and it decided to run them. Yeah, I waited for you guys because I just now realized. I better join the witness protection program because the scuff is never gonna end. What do you mean the VR chat incident? What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean? No, now I'm waiting to hear this too. I was gonna play this. What do you mean the VR chat incident? I've only played VR chat with you like once. What is happening? Oh, I don't want to ask about this video. You know what? I'm kind of scared to see where this is going. What do you mean? What did I do? That's just a typical VR chat experience, though. I can't do anything about that. I literally just got done telling you guys the last time I streamed, I had a little kid on there tell me before to go back to the kitchen. The kids on there are ruthless. At this point, when anytime I go into VR chat, I zone it out. Like I am just like, oh hey, that's nice. Oh, what's that over there? Like I'm so like one track minded. I'm like, okay, hey, I'm going over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna go over there. Like it is so easy for me to forget about something or not pay attention. Anyways, this was the meme that he had sent. I just now realized.
He scores! Neutron is definitely on! Who's up for some football, huh?
This is 110% how this happened.
Well, how about next time you get a board that can handle the Neutron style? Later, Nick.
Was that about to... Wait. Did he say Mick? Or was he about to drop the hard R? That's what I'm saying. I want to say Mick. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, I thought there was someone in there with a name like close to MIC or NIC. Okay, I was gonna start freaking out and be like, I do not want to cook my stream. Okay. You know what? I know how to divert this. I know how to change this around. So, yeah, I know how to change this around. So, if anyone from the YouTube team or anyone from Twitch's team happens to come across that and sees that, they don't cook my stream entirely because I'm gonna distract them with gambling from. Actually, no, I'm gonna distract them with the storyline. Oh my gosh, I have not claimed anything in this. If I watched it off to the side or whatever, that is one thing. I would not mind that, but the only reason I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of numb with videos like that is because they're between the people I work with and the things they say and half the things YouTube's like, hey, we think you would actually like this. There's so much stuff that comes across my feed now. Like, at this point, I am just like, you know what? I'm gonna avoid it because, like, it's a taboo. Because, yeah, Wait, what? I read purse ads and I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know why the bigger, like, company brands and stuff have been just like heavily hitting me for the last year with like purse ads and hey, we think you might like this from Coach or things like that, like sending me name brand stuff I would never get. I have not gotten like any of those ads The only ads I've gotten that are newer ads are for like insurance and things like closer to fashion, I guess, would be the best thing. Like crafting, fashion, and like insurance. That's the only things I get. Also, I'm afraid to say this. You guys, I'm screwed here. I ended up with rabies. I did not get the card that I wanted on my personal account. Instead, do you know what I pulled? After I pulled the warding card on here twice, I might add, twice. The last final pull I did like 5 minutes before Zenji's card left. And I got his warding card again on my personal account. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they gave me a bunch of gambling money this time. Heck yeah. Oh. Free gambling money again. Oh yeah, I do gotta get a drink. Oops. I got sidetracked again. I do have my cup. I swear I do. It's just not in one of my usual, like, I guess, mug things. I'm gonna put this on. Wait, why? Oh yeah, that is the SR Toa. Okay. Philo. Look at how strong I am. I'm doing wonderful. Also, what? Excuse me, Twitch? Hello? Hi? There's 7 of you watching? Are there more people? You know what? I don't even want to. I don't want to know because I'm gonna get nervous. If there are a bunch more people, yay! I ranked. Wait, I ranked up twice. Anyways, if there are a bunch more people, I do not want to know. Please do not say anything because I'm gonna get like super super panicked and nervous. So if there are people, just know I do see you. Hi, hello. Just don't say anything. Optimize? Okay. Rad. I listen. Listen, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. I can't describe enough. Words cannot describe. Actually, yes they can. Woof. I there is very few characters I say that for. Yeah, I did not mean to hurt your ears, but you know what? I meant that with my entire soul. How many things do I gotta get done? You expect me to do all of this? Really? No, I'm kidding. It won't take me that long. His little outfit, I say this every time, and I'm gonna continue to contend to this. This little outfit is so cute in comparison to what he normally wears. Are you guys ready to go get bodied? Oh, maybe not. I figured. These have to be bot players. I'm just trying to kill time, honestly. Yay, I won! Okay, 47. You know, we're gonna go 46. I know I'm gonna win that one. Uh, are there no other 46s that I can go up against? Okay, well, I guess I'm going with Molly. Uh, I. The whole reason I'm doing this, too, is because, yes, the whole reason I'm doing this, too, like going through and personally searching for people that I can go up against that are lower ranks is because you get more for winning against people. So my whole theory, my whole thing that I'm trying to do is stay a lower level, because the lower the level you stay and the higher your power is, the easier it is to get through arena. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to go past and then I'm gonna redeem the coins. I have so much I have to do in this. Okay, claim all. Claim all. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be saying a whole bunch because I'm trying to focus. And if I talk, I know I'm gonna get sidetracked. So I'm just going to more or less lock in and try and get stuff that I need just to gamble. Uh, or go to the gacha system thing. I don't know if I'm gonna pull or if I'm gonna read any of the story tonight. I need to continue it, but I'm hoping I get everything. What is this? Oh, I like the art on that. That is super cool. Oh, it's on this one too. I'm just now noticing the S. Oh, it's not on that one. So it must have been the two new ones. Okay, let's see. I gotta open some random chest. Okay, so I gotta go get silver and gold coins, and I think they're in the arena shop. Keyword think. Usually, if I'm thinking, that's never a good thing, according to you guys. I need 9 of these. Okay. Thank you. And I need like 20 something of these. I think 23. Okay, off to go open our price. Oh, I need 26. I was right the first time. Oh well. I I've got like 2 brain cells left tonight. I am tired. Wait, no, no, I wanted. Oh my gosh, I redeemed 1 extra coin or key. No, 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 please, please. Thank you. I don't even remember how I'm supposed to get these chests. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Wait. There's also a guild shop, and I did not realize this until too late. So I've got to go beef up my guys. Yeah. Okay, oh my gosh, there is so much I still have to do. Why must this game be so wishy-washy all over the map? Oh, that's why I didn't do this one. I'm gonna do this, this. Oh, found how I got the chest. I gotta go get 4 of those things. No, I gotta run over here, get the key, run back, open those. Also, I think I seen the cat. There's one little cat in here that runs around. It's that one right there. He has a little heart spot in his fur. Like, it's a little brown spot, but it's in the shape of a heart. It's so cute. Oh, I guess I got better quality stuff. Wow. Snazzy. That's cool, I guess. Oh my gosh, why do I have to upgrade and update all of these? I wish there was an optimize all button for this kind of stuff. That'd be so nice. I'm gonna turn those off because I actually do have higher ranked gems now. Actually, I'm gonna use these first. No! Okay, I gotta upgrade, level up a character. I gotta upgrade all these. I found out on my account if you get all these evened out, then it makes it easier to go through battles. I still don't have enough for the thing yet. Dang it. Okay, well. Let me see. So, strength. Okay, I know there's like 10,000 shops I gotta keep track of. Let me see. I know there's a guild shop, but I don't have enough for anything yet. I gotta go here. I gotta go to the special shop. Let me see. Mm, no, I don't have any time or any more things to do that. Alright, I'm gonna take my headphone out for this, and I'm also going to mute it on here in case it gets copyrighted. Bop, 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 bop. See, I told you guys from the arcade game, I have phenomenal timing with clicking games like this. Thank you, Temple Run, for that. No! I was right there. Okay, well, I just ate my own words. There we go. Finally, I got to the checkpoint. I also wanted to point out too, because I just noticed this the other day when I was playing this on my account. The little thing on the cat is actually a bird, so you guys are currently going through a death course with a cat. Boof is his name. Oh, well, crud. Guess I'm not strong enough for that. Okay, to be quite frank, I think I'm gonna upgrade a couple more of the cards, and then I think I might end the stream here. Just because, like I said, I, for the last few nights, have been extreme. I say the last few nights, especially with like tonight, I am extremely tired because I am running off of a few hours of sleep. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night and had to get up super early. So, moral of the story, I think my brain cells are fried. Can I level this up yet? Nope. How about you? Nope. You're a big no. Alright, I will. I think, like, honestly, I think I will be able to. I just need to have a break away from people. Oh, crap. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna call that good. Alright. I think, honestly, I'm gonna call it there because technically I have gone for 2 hours already, but I had two other streams that started and stopped. So, yeah. I am going to be quick about this tonight because honestly, I probably should not have stayed up and streamed, but I was helping my mom earlier today. So, yeah, that was kind of the trade off. Um, I will say though to everyone watching now, whether you're lurking, whether you're just sitting in here, things like that, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Seriously, I do. It means so much to me. I know I say that all the time, and I know I say this whole little spiel all the time too, but seriously, it means a lot to me, especially being someone that did not think anyone actually would watch the content. I mean, it means a whole lot to me. So thank you guys so much. Even if you just lurked, even if you stopped by and said something, it means a lot to me. Um Depending on how much sleep I actually get tonight, I will try to stream tomorrow. If I don't happen to stream, I'm saying this now, just so if someone on Discord or like YouTube asks and I don't get to it, and they're like, well, what happened? If I don't happen to be like fully awake, then I probably will not stream tomorrow night. I'm going to try though. Like, I would say I probably more than likely am, but in the offhanded chance I don't, that's probably why. I probably was tired and had to go to bed early. Um, Tomorrow night though, if I do stream, I actually have a pretty fun stream in store. It is me being a typical white girl again, doing typical white girl stuff, and pretty much playing a game, soloing a game that I probably should not be soloing. So yeah. Um yeah, if you guys have any other questions or things like that, just drop them in Discord. And if you guys have suggestions for the next like follower milestone, let me know because I am up to 46 followers now. I'm getting close again to hitting another goal. But until then, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, I want to say. If you do not see me by tomorrow, just know um I was gonna make a joke, but I can't even make a joke. So yeah. Bye.